Why buy this when you can make this? Cupcakes are one of the most common ways to celebrate, and they're found at almost every event. So today, I'm going to show you how to make cupcakes that look almost too pretty to eat so that at your next event you can surprise everyone. Trust me, I've been making cupcakes like this for a while and they never go by unnoticed. In this demonstration, I will show you the tools you need, how to prepare your piping bags, and finally, I'll show you 3 different piping designs. To get started, you will need cupcakes. I have here chocolate cupcakes, but you can use any flavor of your choice. You also need some American buttercream, some piping bags, some piping tips, scissors, and finally a flat tool. For this first design, you will need 1 set of American buttercream with the open star piping tip. For this second design, you'll need 2 sets of American buttercream with the French tip and the open star tip. And for this last design, you'll need the open star tip with the French tip and a petal tip and 3 sets of American buttercream. Now that you know the tools you need, let's get preparing. To prepare, we need to place our piping tip into our piping bags. After you place your piping tip into your piping bag, you want to make a cut about halfway through the tip so that you can get your buttercream out of your piping bag. Now that you made your cut, we got to put the American buttercream into the piping bag, and to do this, we're going to fold it inside out and kind of cup it around our hand. Next, we're going to take our American buttercream and we're going to scoop it into our piping bag. You don't want to overfill your bag, because if you overfill your bag, it's going to be really hard to pipe. So at most, you want to do 2/3 full. Next, I'm going to take my flat tool and help push the buttercream down to get to the tip so that we don't create any air bubbles, which will ruin our piping design. Lastly, before we start decorating, we got to twist the bag shut so that the buttercream does not spill out from the top. And when you hold your piping bag, you want to make sure you use your thumb and your index finger to keep it closed, and you're going to use your last 3 fingers to squeeze from the top of the piping bag. So for this first design, to make a simple rosette, you're going to take your piping bag with the open star tip, and you're going to hold it, and you're going to start in the middle, and you're going to squeeze, and then you're going to swirl out. Then you're going to stop squeezing and let go. And that's how you create a simple yet beautiful rosette. For this second design, we're going to take our French tip, the piping bag with our French tip, and we're going to use the same technique to create a swirl. We're going to start in the middle, we're going to squeeze, and we're going to swirl out. Then we're going to take the piping bag with the open star tip, and we're going to create a mini rosette on top by using the same technique that we did in the first cupcake. Squeeze, and then stop squeezing. You can choose to pipe the rosette in the center or off to the side, whichever one you prefer. Now for this last design, we're going to start with taking our petal tip. And with the petal tip, you want to make sure the thinner side is facing up. And what we're going to do is we're going to pipe a squiggly line on half the cupcake. So you're going to want to go right back and forth. So start squeezing, and we're going to go back and forth. Stop squeezing. There we go. And next, we're going to take our open star tip to create a rose. And next, to finish the gaps, we're going to take our French tip and we're going to just make little dots. So you're just going to squeeze, pipe, let go. Squeeze, pipe, let go. Fill in the gaps. And that's the third design. So now that you know how to prepare piping bags and you know the different tips and different designs you can make your own batch of cupcakes so that at your next event you'll surprise everyone. As Julia Childs once said, a party without a cake is just a meeting.